Yo, what's going on? It is my Saturday morning. I slept like 12 hours. Holy crap, was I tired this week. We're gonna be doing some catch-up videos today, and today's is Asmongold. Great face, by the way, to pause on. Asmongold on Blizzard now blaming players for being too toxic. I can only assume that he's gonna call Blizzard stupid, because like, they're being stupid.
Work is being done at the moment on WoW. Yes, I will make a joke. It might be important.
Fucking, what else is new, dude?
Poor taste, but that's nothing new. It's not. That's been obvious for a long time. And I will say this. I think that they need to focus on this like harassment stuff, and if they need to take time off of the game, if they need to say, listen, we're going to take 2 weeks or 3 weeks off of development of the game to really just take a step back. It's like KFC does this every once in a while, right? And like, you'll see this. You ever have like your KFC close and then it opens back up and
it's fucking beautiful and everybody's like happy to be there and there's not like hairs and everything. Yep.
They actually clean the floor. Yep. Well, the reason for that is because corporate comes in and they say to this KFC, there's too many homeless people with syringes sticking out of their arms that are passed out in the corner of the lobby. And we need you to clean that up and to make it to where normal people want to come inside this restaurant and eat our chicken. And they do this, and they come back, and everything's okay. The problem, really,
yeah, it's that whole, like, idea of, like, being in it. I am pausing on perfect fucking spots today. That's distracting. Okay. Man, it looks like he's angry at me. Okay, so it's that idea of like being in a different different area with a different vibe, you know? Like when you go into a new area or a new job or whatever, you're kind of like, you're on your best behavior and you're like kind of hopeful and you're there to do things for the purpose that you were hired to be there. Versus when you're there for like 5 fucking years and you're just there to get your paycheck and fuck around. And I think that that's kind of what happened to Blizzard years ago. And then it just kind of kept degenerating over the years. And then anybody who came in was like, oh, this is the environment I'm in. I either just don't want to be a part of it or fell into the fucking trap. And so I think that halts in production on Blizzard to focus on these real-life important issues is a big fucking deal. Hey, he's got a bottle of A1 sauce in his background, too. But you guys can't see it because I cropped all the stuff out.
To my dad about this. And my dad was explaining to me about the anti-harassment seminars and things like that they had to deal with whenever he was at work. Here's what they had to do. They had to go through these basically like quizzes. They were these little modules. That's what he called them. And these are like little throwaway quizzes. About the same amount of effort went into this quiz that goes into the BuzzFeed quiz for telling you what school in Harry Potter your dog belongs to. So anyway.
They were fucking terrible. They're fucking terrible. I worked for the state. I don't know how I should say this. In a law enforcement background. And yeah, we had these things every couple of months, and the amount of like stupid bullshit that was in this, like, oh my god, make sure you don't put your hand in your buddy's pocket. Hey, no, you've got to wear pants to work. Like, fuck, dude. Don't rub her back if she tells you not to. Like, fucking, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. If your coworker's chewing gum, don't fucking French kiss it. Kiss them to get it out. Like,
it's like questions like, Bill puts his hand on Stacy's breast. Is Bill wrong? You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, thank God. Thank God we have somebody who's able to impart this knowledge upon us. You know, no.
His fucking chats. His chats.
Oh, shut up, bitch. Listen, if you're in the office and Stacy's not your goddamn wife or your girlfriend, yeah, you're not supposed to do that, okay? Especially not without asking. So listen, here's the point that I'm making, right? is that the only reason these companies are doing any of this like anti-sexual harassment stuff is just for plausible deniability inside of lawsuits. Do you really think they care about it? Do you really think they care about this whenever they go with the cheapest possible solution? Abso-fucking-lutely not. They don't give a shit about it. They're just looking for a way to write these things off and not have to worry about them. But we have had a little bit of a problem here. And I want to talk about that problem that we've had. So this is a tweet that was made. This is by an individual. If your reaction...
Also, check out my hair, guys. My hair's actually doing pretty good. I've been doing the Rogaine thing. I mean, it's still bad, but, you know, seeing his hair.
To everything going on right now is to complain that the next patch is going to take longer to release, then you need to step back and realize that you are part of the problem. You value video game content more than human decency and respect.
No, we don't. You're a fucking dickhead, okay? I've said this multiple times. We're paying for a fucking video game. We're paying for a product, okay? We are not paying you to reevaluate your ethics. Your ethics should have been in line when you got the goddamn interview for your job to fucking work there, let alone be promoted up. I don't have to pay you to be a good person. You have to be a good person to be in a company where you get paid. Because I'm paying for a product, you are getting paid to make a good product. You cannot make a good product because you are a piece of shit. So stop being a piece of shit and get back to making a good product, or I'm going to stop paying you. That is our relationship. Fucking asshole.
Most people do because they're paying for a video game and not human decency and respect.
Yeah.
They're paying you guys to make a game, not touch each other inappropriately and get sued by the state of California.
You fucking dirty
That's
bird.
not what people are paying for. No, nobody wanted this. Just get back to making the game.
Exactly.
That's the goal. Now, obviously, I care because I'm personally invested. But the idea to guilt trip the consumer, to guilt trip the customer, and tell them you are the problem because you are not happy with a service that is not being provided that you paid for? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Exactly. Fuck you. Fuck you again.
You're paying a monthly fee for this, and so
asshole.
It makes sense that people are going to be frustrated because they're not getting what they paid for. Like, for example, if something bad happens at Walmart and then the Walmart closes, people don't give a shit about what the manager's relationship is. No. They don't care. They want to go in there and buy a $3 shirt.
Exactly.
They want to go in there and buy the meat that is probably not even meat. You know, they want to go in there and get their...
It's employees. Yeah, no. When an employee falls on the ground, that's what we make out of.
Their stuff. And so it's very disappointing to see the Blizzard developers take this approach. And this has been something that I feel has been happening. I've got to talk about this. Is that I have never seen a company, if you take the collective of all of the Blizzard employees, I have never seen a company that has vilified and said negative things about their community and about their customers more than Blizzard. And what I mean by I have never seen this, I mean if you combine all of the gaming companies in the entire world and you compare them to just Blizzard, Blizzard is still winning in that category. They're
such fucking crybabies about it. Every single time they're just like, what do you mean? Don't you guys have phones? Why don't you like my idea? Like, fuck off, dude. Your job is to impress me, not to call me a bully and that I should be I should be happy with the shitty product that you decided to bring to me. No. If my reaction is anything other than, man, I want to spend money on that, I'm not to blame. You should be like, what the fuck, guys? We need to improve. Not, our customers are assholes.
Still winning. And that's how much it is. Like, it's fucking crazy. And I understand that, like, yes, you want to respond to things. I get it, right? And I think that these things are okay in, like, an individual vacuum. But the thing is, this isn't a vacuum. This is an entire ecosystem. And it makes me wonder, like, what the fuck is going on? Devil's advocate here. Do you think part of what he's trying to say is toxic players yelling at devs is part of the problem with things in the team causing issues?
No.
If players that are being mean to you cause you to inappropriately touch your coworkers, then I think you should find another job. Yeah, let's be honest. This is nobody's fault except for their own. This is completely their responsibility. This is not toxic players. This is not anything like that. I think that there are toxic players and there are things that should be called out. But as I said, there has never been, like, there's no company that vilifies its consumers more than Blizzard. And it has people on social media that work for the company that are saying these things regularly. It's extremely worrying because it's like, what does that really, how do they feel about people behind closed doors? The Blizzard Activision stock is in free fall. I saw that on my during my intro, right? I read that somebody said that in my chat.
Fucking good too. It's good that shit's happening. Thank God these fuckers are getting hit in the pocketbook.
And then
God damn.
It's not looking good. Niagara Falls. Yes, exactly. It's a very sharp drop. And as you guys can see, this is not good. This is a bad trajectory to have. And what you have to remember with this thing right here is that this is Activision Blizzard. This is not just Blizzard. So you have to assume that if you just look at Blizzard, I mean, bro, that's like a like that's down into the ocean, man.
Yeah,
like, because you're having this offset by, like, Call of Duty. You're having this offset by, like, King. The entire market is down. You're right. I'm sure this has nothing to do with the sexual harassment lawsuit in case that they're literally being sued by one of the largest states in the entire country. You're right. No, you're very right. It has nothing to do with it. Thank you so much for that input. Thank you. I'm glad that you know that. Are you really going to say that a national news story about a company having year after year, a decade plus of sexual harassment claims, people that are literally might face criminal charges, and the games itself being stopped, the development on these games stopping, and everything like this will have no impact on the stock? Is this really the hill we're...
Of fucking course it's what it is. Like, there's no... People are fucking stupid, dude. People are fucking stupid. Like, influence and perception of a stock's worth is actually more important than the stock itself. And what I mean by that is, if people think that a stock is going to drop or that it's going to be worth less, they will not invest in it. And if people are not investing as much in the stock, other people will not invest. It is a perpetual issue that you then have to come out with some sort of release or PR or event, kind of swing back up and grab that perception. It's so incredibly important, and that's why they've got this the secondary lawsuit from the stakeholders that came out. I think it came out after this video, about people being like, oh, well, you didn't tell us what was going on in the investor meetings, and now we're losing money because of your shitty fucking company that can't stop being mean to its employees.
We're going to die. Come on. Shut up. Let's see here. Let's read the rest of these. Preach will not be covering World of Warcraft anymore.
That's sad.
Look,
that's really sad.
We're not covering World of Warcraft anymore. I'm telling you now. That's not happening.
That's brutal.
We talked about it yesterday. We're not doing it. It's not happening. But it's not happening.
Yeah.
I have a lot more detailed things to talk about that, because it's not as simple as, like, all that kind of stuff. It's not as...
I really like to Preach. I'm gonna be watching his video he made, but I really like to Preach. He was a different kind of thing, because Asmon was like the voice of the people, and you've got like Taliesin, who's like the hype dude, and you've got like Belior, who's like straight up a fucking nerd and a lore master, and everybody loves him. And you got like Preach, who's like, I would call him like hardcore, but he's like a G, right? Like when I want to know something about a certain fight or whatever, he had a take on every single mechanic of every single fight that ever existed in the game, and could like give you iotas of detail for class specific things that they could do with that mechanic that I would just didn't know existed. And it's sad to see him go.
Simple as it sounds, let's put it that way, because I've got other people to look after in our business. But this is kind of the tip of the iceberg on this stuff. Like, it's awful. It's horrendous. Like, everybody who in our team is completely done with this bullshit from start to finish, especially me.
Yeah, and like that's what he says. It says the tip of the iceberg, right? Which is what I was saying too. Which is like, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. That's what it is. It's like, this is the tip of the iceberg. It's like, yes, the game is bad. Yes, this other thing is wrong. Yes, this thing after that is wrong. There are so many other things that are wrong at the same time. So many people are leaving, dude. I know. Jibu. I want to make a comment here. Gmod and Mechagon Jibu quit WoW. He posted a tweet longer. I read a pretty good bit of it. And
it's sad, man.
I'm never gonna get my mouth. Right, but like, it's sad, man. It's definitely fucking sad. This is what a lot of people have said, is that this is the tip of the iceberg, right? This is the straw that broke the camel's back. It's not a surprise. Like, I don't want to quit WoW. Like, I don't. Like, I haven't been playing WoW. I'll be honest. I really haven't.
I'm going to play WoW probably after this, because I want to get my Mythic upgrade, because I'm still garbage tier. I haven't been playing the game. I've been playing New World. But I need to get my weekly reset.
I can log on right now. I'll log on to like an alt or something like that, and I'll see the last time that I was online in WoW. I was last online 8 days ago. 8 days ago. So I haven't been playing for over a week. I haven't logged on for a whole week.
That's a long
and
time. And
eventually I will. I'll get back into it. Eventually I will play again. But I just. Like, honestly, it's the same as a lot of people. It's like, it doesn't have anything to do with the harassment stuff. It's just like, fuck. Like, what is going on? Would you make more sword runs? One day I will. I'm sure I'll come back to WoW soon. But, it's just...
Dude, I fucking love the sword runs. I'm not even there for the sword runs for him. I'm there with sword runs. The best thing about sword runs is the chat, dude. The chat goes fucking degenerate as hell.
I feel bad about doing it with all this drama that's been going on, man. I'll be honest, I really am. Let's see here. Devil's advocate, potential unpopular opinion. Do you think sending a bad message that you're still against what's going on at Blizzard, but still continue to say you support the game's content? No, I don't think that's a bad message at all. I think
that's the fucking most brain dead thing I've ever heard. Oh, just because somebody's because a company done some really shitty things, you shouldn't play their game anymore. It's like, what about the other fucking 3,000 people that work there? But what about the other people that are trying to support their families? What about the fucking game? What about the content? What about all the love and support of the years of the people who don't work there anymore? You're gonna throw all that shit away too, just because the people can't keep their goddamn hands to themselves. So you're gonna be, oh no, fucking, I got fucking flyers and pamphlets and fucking t-shirts and shit. Fuck Blizzard, fuck this shit, boycott this shit. No, fuck you, okay? Listen. I forgot what I said. Yes. If you want people to make sure to fix the game, you got to show that you still care, you're still passionate, you still want to help the people who are there, the good people, the people who haven't done anything wrong, the people who've probably been trying to fix this fucking game and keep getting fucked over by these assholes. Get the assholes out, promote the good people up, get new blood in. Like, that's how you fucking, do this shit. And that doesn't happen if everybody fucking leaves. I don't want WoW to die. If you want WoW to die, get the fuck out. Like, fuck you. Like honestly, like WoW needs to be good. So Final Fantasy's good. So fucking Elder Scrolls is good. So everything else is good. So New World's good. God damn, does New World need some competition to show that it is not up to snuff. And I want that to be my main game, but right now it's got a long fucking way to go, and it needs World of Warcraft to push it to the next level. Fuck, you know what happens when World of Warcraft goes away? Everybody else's quality is gonna go down because they're gonna get free fucking people. They're gonna get free money for everybody. you feel bad supporting a game even though there's some shitty people in it. No, the shitty people are going to jail. They're gonna fix the game. It's gonna be awesome. Fuck you.
That it's very measured and very intelligent. Blizzard is comprised of thousands of people that all work there, and the bad things are probably shouldered by a dozen. Yeah, I don't want to put thousands of people out of a job just so I can virtue signal and tell everybody how good of a person I am. Like,
Exactly.
there are thousands of people that are
I'm a fucking terrible person. Fuck you.
working there.
I want my game.
Look, I'll show you, just so you can see this. I'll show you how many people are working there who don't agree with this shit. Over 2,500 current and past Blizzard employees have now signed an open letter. Over 800.
You gonna shut them down? You gonna make them unemployed, you asshole?
It was only 800 yesterday. Have signed an open letter to leadership criticizing the official statement on the lawsuit and demanding one that reflects the seriousness of the allegations. So no, I don't believe that it's a bad message to continue supporting all of those people, to continue supporting thousands, literally, of people because of the actions of a few.
Hard-working thousands.
That's
of
why
people.
Sam Walton's kind of five-head. There's only one boss, the customer. He can fire everybody in the company, from the chairman on down, simply by spending his money somewhere else. Sam Walton?
True.
That's the guy, by the way, who made Walmart.
Yep.
Okay, this guy fucking knows what's going on. Pro gamer, by the way. Game developers just attacked this pro gamer. Yeah, it's happened to me before. Russell Brower. This is another person. This guy made a lot of the WoW music. Look at his header right there. World of Warcraft, Diablo 2, StarCraft 2. Wish I could get those 12 years of my life back.
That's
so fucking sad, man. That's absolutely so fucking sad.
God damn.
Look at that guy's hairline, man. He's like 50 years old. He's got a better hairline than I do, man. Fuck this shit.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck this. Fuck this. Oh, what a fucking mess. I'm gonna go get my key.